Brought to you by Body Glove and their new 3T Barefoot shoe. The following is a segment from Heliconia's new paddling TV series, Facing Waves, coming to Outside Television this April. This week on Facing Waves, we're in Puerto Rico, exploring some of the epic stand-up paddling opportunities that the region has to offer. After spending a weekend at the Paddle Royale event in downtown San Juan, the BIC SUP crew were eager to get their feet wet at some of Puerto Rico's world-renowned surf breaks. With forecasts showing some quality swell on the far side of the island, we made the short 2-hour move to the legendary Wilderness Surf Break.
I don't know what people did before they had maps on their phones. I guess you used paper maps.
Trying to stop and talk to my goals. And got the notice that I don't want to know. I know I'm out of control. The spinning circles like this earth. But
we showed up at Wilderness, which is just an incredible wave. And we weren't sure if it was going to be working or not. But when we got there, heading down this kind of gnarly dirt road, you go past some really beautiful ruins. And off to your right is this beautiful, perfect setup.
Like you're sitting at the bottom while you're staring at the top. Wishing and I wanted, but I almost forgot that the highs on high without the lows in your thought. Remembering the rainy days will make it pretty crazy, but it makes the sun blazing on a clear day, so hey.
Well, we were in San Juan. The conditions were kind of crappy there. It was rainy and just all around muggy. And we decided to take a 1.5-hour trip out to the west coast of Puerto Rico. We are right now on the northwest corner, beautiful beach called Wilderness. The conditions are fun, easy, few surfers out. I think we're gonna have a great time.
Wave was really nice for stand-up paddleboarding. There's multiple peaks out there, so there's different places for people to set up and line up in the surf zone so it doesn't get too crowded. You were able to kind of stay down off the main peak and surf an A-frame that went left and right, so you can basically pick that up, go either way. You know, these waves are really nice because they offer up multiple opportunities for doing, 2, 3, 4 turns in a row. And even the waves that you only get one turn, it's going to be a really nice one turn. You're right there, everybody's hanging out on the beach. The waves are close enough, everybody can kind of watch. You may not even be a surfer, and you can have a great time down there because it's so beautiful.
Conditions are, I'd say, mostly head high, a little bigger, kind of a mixed up swell, but plenty of waves to ride, little bowly sections left and right. And it's pretty fun out there, really cool crowd, and stoked to be here.
Obviously, 5 years ago, we started surfing long SUPs, in the range of 10.8s and 11s, and nowadays, at 210 pounds, I'm riding an 8.6. So just the fact that it's a different way of catching waves. I still do traditional surfing, particularly longboarding. It keeps me more active. And instead of going to the lineup and kind of sitting on the board and switching through the channels, waiting for a set, I'm constantly moving.
wilderness, it's nice because there's several spots that are, we call them keyholes, where it's a nice sandy entrance into the water. So you'll generally use that to get in and out of the water. Once you get out into the surf zone, you're punching out through the waves because you got a set that'll be rolling in and you have to punch out through the white water. And that's a skill in and of itself in stand-up paddleboarding. And you've kind of got to work your way back to the keyhole if you're ready to get out. So a lot of times you'll be punching back out through the water, white water, even as you're making your way up the shore to get out at the keyhole. Otherwise, you just get washed up on the reef, and that can kind of suck.
I've been surfing since I was a little kid, and I just kind of got over it. So stand-up paddleboarding was a nice transition from being a whitewater kayaker and surf kayaker. I just put those two things together, and now I love stand-up paddleboarding. Every wave is a little bit of a challenge, and it's just a lot of fun.